the next swing high low. So we had the high at 65,000. Then it swings. Maybe it's going to go. I don't know how high it's going to go. Let's say it goes to 35. It's going to create a swing low, but higher, lower. And if you could draw a trend line there, that's going to be the trend line that's going to tell you when to get back into Bitcoin.
During this brutal bear market, Bitcoin has fallen to 76%. But this bear market phase is not new in the Bitcoin market, as Bitcoin investors have seen many bear markets. Potential investors are looking for the Bitcoin bottom, as it is unclear whether $1,500 were the final bottom of Bitcoin or not. Although Bitcoin had a rough first half of the year, experts still predict that it will eventually reach $100,000. Bitcoin predictors are very bullish and believes that once the demand of Bitcoin increases and the settlements are met with security issues, Bitcoin and other digital assets will recover significantly. Patrick Kareem, a potential crypto investor and expert, has a lot to tell us about the future of cryptocurrencies. Watch the interview till the end and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button.
The SPX divided by producer price index, or NASDAQ divided by producer price index, which is inflation, which there's money supply, and then after that, there's either growth stocks that if the environment is favorable for them, they'll get a chunk of that money supply. And if there's too much inflation, that those price to earnings, they shrink for whatever reason, that money is going to look into commodities, it's going to look gold, silver, etc. So right now there was a turn. There was actually a breakdown for SPX versus producer price index. So back in 2020 or 19, when Bitcoin went crazy up, or it didn't stay like down for a long time, the SPX had not broken down versus a producer price index yet. That's a key element. Now it has. It's broken down versus producer price index, just like you mentioned it did in 2000 and 2001, just like it did in the early 70s, just like it did in the crash, the great crash of the Great Depression in 1930. So right now the whole game, the rules of the game have changed. So you got to expect longer capital flows leaving those growth instruments, and they're going to definitely underperform all the other hard assets, stuff that you could feel, right? You drop it on your toes, it hurts. Gold, silver, oil, uranium, all that. The flow is going to start going that. So crypto, definitely the rebound, to expect it to do a V-shaped recovery and go back to all-time highs in a timely fashion. Man, it could be long. It could be as long as you said, 10, 12 years. We just don't know how long. But usually, look, I have projections here.
Please.
The US equities, for us to have a capitulation low, it could be 2031 before we really bottom, before the SPX really bottoms versus inflation. It could be 2031, 2035, or 2041 if we repeat what happened in the Great Depression. So it could be a long time. And all these rallies, for me, they're bear market rallies in US equities, especially technology, growth stocks, all that. They're all bear market rallies until, you see there's an early breakout line, until it's able to do a new high. Then the game is you got to sell those rips. But right now it's gonna try to find a bottom. So wherever it is, either capitulation bottom like those crazy targets at 3,000, but unlikely. It's probably gonna base in that 10K range, 10, 12, 8, 6, like stay like that for a long time. And until the SPX or the NASDAQ could get back those capital flows from commodities, it could be for the next 2-3 years, it could stay like that. There's probably going to be a violent rally in between that. And usually that's the one that doesn't make it back to all-time highs. So some strong rally that goes up, that's going to define the next swing high low. So we had the high at 65,000. Then it swings. Maybe it's going to go, I don't know how high it's going to go. Let's say it goes to 35. It's going to create a swing low, but higher, lower. And if you could draw a trend line there, that's going to be the trend line that's going to tell you when to get back into Bitcoin. So it hasn't even done a swing high yet. So to start morphing that bottom pattern. So you got to let it go. And yes, it could definitely be at least a year, 2 years of sideways grind lower until it's able to start forming a base.